big question marks around the Flash Wolves comp compared to how they play domestically.
I love this from Gadget, though. It says the Carthus was a flex all along. We're going to take. They found the perfect time. They might have been able to do it. Boogie actually might be in a bad spot here. He's going to land the Unbow, get stunned up, looking for the Void Rush as well. He'll go on, but already he's dead. On that Rift Held, the Eye's not going to proc now. They've got it under the 2,000 health threshold, and Anasik jumps in, look for the spot. He'll steal it away. Rather uses his own ult against him, though. Boss going to come in with the World Ender, trying to get towards that Rift Held. He just needs to get the Eye, but instead, he will take down Boogie. Santa's here as well as Vega Squadron step forward. No Man's on his way.
Has been a little bit of Boogie losing some of his mind, and Chelsea, who is the main shot caller for this team as well, kind of misreading
the pace a little bit here. Spawn, they're going for the top lane dive. It's Hanabi underneath the tower. Chelsea here as well. All the teleport's going to join the fight as Vega maybe bit off a bit more than they can chew. Rather get stunned up and counters it as Anasik locked down with his own ultimate. Flash Wolves will get the kill. More AP underneath his belt. He can really impact these fights. And as you said, Aatrox Sejuani is enough to force Hanabi back away from his tower.
That was a force, and
sort of tint our words with the idea that Vega are a playing team, and so we expect Flash Wolves to have the advantage. We expect them to make plays like this as No Man flashes away. Rather underneath the tower, Santa's coming in with the Abyss of Voyage. There's the Requiem. Death from above as Rather gets locked down. No Man's gets the kill, and once again, it's great reactions from Vega.
The history of this, being able to hold onto his teleport, farm out bottom lane. He's now level 11. He's got himself a 10 CS lead. They want to continue here.
Yeah, now that's jumping in. Boss on the chase as well. Xiaohu gonna get stunned up with the Glacial Prism. He'll flash away.
In that mid lane, being able to take down another turret with the help of Tarmcase. Everything opening up right now, 2,000 gold to lead.
The tower going low as No Man's tries to chip away at it, but Flash Wolves just can't defend. You can't do anything against the Ginsu's Rage Blade.
Going to be able to move in. No Man's wants Hanabi.
Hanabi just stunned into the wall, uses the oranges straight away, but No Man's will just chase him down. Hero's Entrance comes out, No Man's flashes away.
Kill him.
1v1, now he can turn him around onto Xiaoxi. Here comes Boogie, though. They're looking to lock up the vein. Devour is available for Santos, and he gets him out, but the shutdown will still come out. And Anasik and the rest of Vega Squadron now want to turn it back around on the Flash Wolves. Betty jumping back, Rather on the front line, pops the stopwatch, has the Requiem stolen away. The True Chopper will do a lot of work. Gadget flashes forward, trying to get the kills, but he just can't get enough. Xiaoxi will go down, the Requiem comes out. Counter Requiem has already been used. Vega Squadron
was a very quick teleport coming in from Hanabi to be able to secure it. However, now with that resources expended, he can't be the take. Not because it's an air Drake, but because we're about to hit 30 minutes, and that means it is going to be not the auto spawning, you know? Wait for Boss to be able to answer that wave. They go over though.
Flash in from Xiaohu, and already they got the shutdown on Gadget. Now they're fighting in the middle of the Death Defy. No Man's
probably a good price to pay at this stage of the game.
That is a little bit of the weakness of the Vega Squadron composition as well. If the Carthus
is going on here.
Vega Squadron shredding through it, down to 7,000 HP. Boss on the front line, Betty trying to come in as well. Here's Rather up towards the top. Pops the Glacial Prison, onto Santa's arrow. Going for the fight. It's secured by Vega Squadron, but who's going to take the fight in the end? The Requiem comes out. No Man's solo, trying to do what he can. So much damage from Flash Wolves, though. Taking on the Boss. Jumps straight back in. Now it's a 2v3 in favor of Vega. Boogie turns it around. Xiaoxi there as well, and Anasik cannot get across the wall. Santa's will fall, and Anasik needs to get away. Just keep that Baron alive.
And it looked like they had got the Baron and got damage left. It's going to be difficult.
No Man's has teleported in behind Boogie here. Flash Wolves might lose their jungler as he tries to get away, but there's no real escape. Oh, he goes back through the burrow.
The Anasik
there. Requiem. Hop goes the Rek'Sai. Boogie will fall.
Worried about the coordination and the skill of this Flash Wolves team in a team fight, or potentially thinking that they just have an side lane pressure, and you know, this is what happens in a 1-3-1. If they miss their shot, even if you have to burn summoners, you get the
free. Dragon down, 7,000 HP on it. Boogie looking for the entrance, rather than Betty up towards the top side, and Anasik's going to catch up Boogie with the Glacial Prison. Boogie almost goes down, has the Guardian's Angel though, rather jumps to the back like Gadget in the middle of the whole team. Santa's still alive with a thick skin as well. Gadget's shut down, but the Requiem comes out, and Boogie will be caught by it. He goes down. Jungler down for Flash Wolves, but Flash Wolves continue to look for the engage. Rather taken out by Santas. No Man's continues to push forward here. The final hour, maybe the final shot into the hearts of Flash Wolves in this game. He takes out Xiaoxi. He can continue to chase. Hanabi can't even get the barrel off. No Man's with the A move skill. Double kill for the mid laner from Vega. And a Baron buff, of course, on this Vega Squadron team, but they are looking for the close.
They certainly are. Betty trying his best, but with 13 seconds on the next available member for Elder Drake, 4-stack member of Vega, they're pushing into the end.
They were patient, they waited, they took the longest game of MSI 2019, but in the end, they take all that matters. Vega Squadron 1-0 over Flash Wolves.
And a terrific performance from the
it's going to be the Zillion instead. Bait and switched at the last moment.
So Santos with another kind of cheesy pick down here in the bottom lane. The danger of going in on an Ezreal who's just being able to stack up the passive on the wave. You see Boss now trading aggressively topside.
Hanabi forced away with the devastating charge. Hanabi, of course, has the flash. Can use the shuriken as well. Teleport coming in behind him now, Boss. No flash on this Hecarim. Boogie on his way up as well, rather looking for the abscond up Doug. Will lock him up in place, and Boss has nowhere to go. No level 6, no ultimate to escape. First blood to Hanabi.
And a much
like this. Gadget sped up. Boogie there, has the flash, can jump in, gets onto Santos. Pop Blossom used as well, but Pop goes Santos. The Gadget with the Void Rush, double kill for Boogie. Great stuff from them yet. Moon Prison's going to land onto Rather. Does have the flash if he ever gets caught out, and Dragon
so far, Boogie has done his job in this game.
See Pop Blossom coming out here from Gadget. They try and get the stun lock onto Betty. Betty has the flash, but just can't get away in time. Gadget will take the kill. Sped up by Santos as double teleport comes out from the Flash Wolves, and now it's going to be a 4v4 in the bottom lane. Flash Wolves trying to take the fight, rather jumping in. Santos gets the chrono break though, and he will be brought back to life. Boogie fighting down towards the bottom side of it. His boss comes into the top side. Nomad's going to get caught out by Boogie. Santos brought back to life. Gadget still running for the wins as Flash Wolves continue to get the fight. And Nanasick jumps back in with a blast go. Flash Wolves forced back. Unstoppable onslaught separates the team. Hanabi's so low, but he's able to survive, and they get 2 out of it. Hanabi's still alive. And Flash Wolves coordinated on the day, and you can see now a 5,000 gold lead for them, taking that tower in the bottom lane.
And whilst we do have to be, very appreciative of the flavor that Vega bring to the draft, you also have to call out errors. And I think taking Kha'Zix, who is primarily an early game ganking jungler, pathing jungler, into currently the strongest early game. However, this is something Flash Wolves do a lot.
Unstoppable onslaught used by Rather in the mid lane as Hanabi looks for the fight underneath the tower. Twilight Shroud comes out as well. Boogie with a flash in. Unstoppable onslaught though. Rather spot pops the stopwatch. Doesn't really have that many ways to escape apart from the flash. The tower, Ezreal so powerful at doing it. Essence blocks in, takes down the tower. The chase in from Rather with the abscond. Gadget sped up. The question is, can Vega hold on to enough of their base before Flash Wolves go in? Pop Blossom pop. There's Gadget turning it around. The stun lands. The chrono shift out as well. Tarn Tench on his way up. There's the teleport. And now Gadget is in a world of hurt. Santos dodges away from the Mystic shot. Gadget trying to escape with the Tangle Bars, but Xiaohu is on the chase. The Shape Splitter. Gadget's going to run up. Santos down. Betty is just there waiting for the kill. Takes it out. Double Mystic shot. Double kill. And so much pressure here from the Flash Wolves.
And at the top, you have Xiaoxi rotating between 2 lanes. Ability to be able to save multiple members. And Vega just look like they're out of options. They're already 8,000 gold down. Teleport coming out and across. So
a fight happening here, and Nanasick caught out, devoured, but they will get the kill. Xiaoxi that started up, Boss is down to half HP, here comes Betty with a TP. Hanabi, perfect execution, not quite available yet. He's got chased out, the Twilight Shroud, the Pop Blossom will stop him in its tracks. Stunned up, and Nanasick's going to jump the wall as well. Perfect execution comes back for Hanabi, and he manages to escape. Teleport, use the blast cone, no! Hanabi still able to survive. Stun onto Rather, but now Flash Wolves can step forward, they can take the tempo, they can take the pace. Straight into them, the Pop Blossom from Rather, the blast cone's there, no man's shielded up. Blast cone's going to knock him back into the rest of Flash Wolves. Chrono shift used, and now the teleport coming in from Vega as well.
Yeah, Boss looking to rejoin the fight.
Betty gets the kill onto an Nanasick. No man's called out as well. Flash Wolves find the double, and the rest of Vega Squadron have to disengage. Boss, no unstoppable onslaught for him. Santos heals up. True Shot Barrage gonna catch on Gadget. The Tangle Bards will lock out the rest of Flash Wolves. Down towards the bottom side. Xiaoxi is looking for the flank position here, and he's gonna find them. Vega Squadron caught out in their own jungle. Bogey flashes forward with the knock-up, and it's all Betty all the time. 4 kills, 4. Flash Wolves able to find the fight. They came in, thought maybe for a moment they would be at the wrong side of that as it was a 5v3, but it was back and forth.
Kench around on the long journey already. He's going to look to the flank, and this is what I mean. They play multiple areas simultaneously while making very good decisions from ahead.
Yeah, just pulling Vega all over the map. Gadget has to use the chrono shift. We'll get back to the fountain. Wasn't revived there, but Flash Wolves now breaking through the second tier of towers. 6 towers to 0. 12,000 gold lead. 24 minutes in. Hanabi jumping forward would use the Void Rush to try and get away, but Boss done. Boogie is dominating. Double kill for him as well. Flash Wolves giving no quarter, giving no inch to Vega Squadron as they just choke the life out of Vega.
And Vega look, showing what they look like when they're desperate and behind. This time not making the correct decision. Going to get pushed in here might just be the end of the game.
Flash Wolves showing us why they have been to 7 consecutive international events, showing us why they always make semi-finals at MSI, showing us they cannot be counted out. Gadget's going to jump in with a Pop Blossom as Flash Wolves going for the Nexus towers here. Vega really have no defense left. It's a 3v5 and Flash Wolves continue to push forward. Pop Blossom comes out as well. Double kill over to Hanabi. Give them it all. Give it everything. everything. Flash Wolves equalize the series at 1-1.
And it's going to be a sub-25-minute victory for the Flash.
Pick it out. Instead, it's going to be the Azir. First time we've seen No Man's pick that up across the course of the tournament.
So a little bit safer than the Syndra. You know, has the ability to
as well. He hits level 6, and it is becoming just a little bit desperate for Vega already. Gadget having to flash away here in the bottom lane as the Ignite comes out. It's ticking. Gadget's down. He still had the heal there. Santos is going to follow shortly after. Flash Wolves had lost their flashes earlier on, but now he's set up in a perfect position because Gadget doesn't have flash, nor does Santos. Shouts going to go in. Gadget caught out, uses the heal. The knockup not quite going to come out in time. Plasma stacks up on towards that Varus. It's not going to be enough, but Santos now forced underneath the tower. He will fall. Boogie gets his first kill of the game, and Flash Wolves are off to the races.
The attack Kai'Sa just adds so much damage to this lane once it's being popped. You can see that with the 2 longswords challenging Smite as well. Boogie active on Summoner's Rift. Now the response could be here.
We keep seeing this from Ananasik as well, and it's so hard to gank this. How on earth do you get onto Hanabi when he's got the Twilight Shroud, he's got Flash, he's got the Shuriken, he just walks out?
And if there was a teleport available...
Oh, Gadget's done.
All right, let's forget that one. Even if you read them beforehand, they've got better vision than you, they've been able to get to the areas first. And this is where creativity becomes such a large...
On the rest of the map, Vega Squadron yet to get a plate of their own. Gadget's caught out, has the flash up in just a second, but the hero's entrance is not in time. And Santa's unable to save his AD carry. Basically all of this turret down towards the bottom side. They'll get the 5 plates. With it, they will have about a 6,500 gold. First tower goes down in a second, and all of that gold is fed onto Betty as well. No Man's forced out in the mid lane here as he's stunned up, but the fight erupts in the jungle as well. That is just the support killing the AD carry. I mean, Betty was there to help at the end, but it's just off tier 2 in the bottom lane. 14 minutes in, Vega Squadron just have no way of answering this.
You lose bottom lane hard. Your tier 2 turret at 14 minutes into the game.
Ananasik trying to stop Rather here. We use the Void Rush. Rather trying to trade it back, but Ananasik will get the kill. Rather greeted for the tower. He gets it, but...
With no health, you do have to be able to take those plays. But really, it's just for your confidence for the rest of the series. This looks like it's going to be a 2-1 for Flash Wolves heading towards that they have an area to attack through.
Now Vega looking to defend this top tower as Ananasik actually catches out on towards Boogie. The Crescent Guard. Void Rush comes out as well, but Betty with the chase goes in, supercharging towards Santos. The host's going to land on the Gadget. He's knocked up. He's not long for Summoner's Rift. Rather with the chase in, and Hanabi comes in with the TP into perfect execution. They'll take him out. 2 kills for nil. The tower top, and now he's coming down towards the bottom side. Boss has already TP'd in. Inferno Dragon down to 3,000 HP. Rather steals away the unstoppable onslaught. Betty's on the back line, and Gadget's caught out. Gadget trying to do what he can, but Betty's just on a rampage. Surima's shuffle comes out, and Flash Wolves continue the fight. Ananasik has to flash away. This is just devastation. This isn't even funny as we see No Man's trying to slide onto the back line, but it's all Flash Wolves. There's nothing you can do against such relentless hate.
Yeah, and the casual 4v5 stuff. Their 1-3-1's devastating. Their team fight's better just because of how accelerated they are. Flash Wolves really sending... which is the best kind of agreement.
As long as it's technically in principle.
Yeah, exactly right. I think now we just judge how...
Take this mid lane tower, wait for the wave towards top as they ping it out. And Flash Wolves looking absolutely dominant.
You know, potentially the Karthus spot. Do we go back towards something like a Heimerdinger? Is there, you know, a Morgana?
Side of the bush. Ananasik will clear it out, so now they know that he's up there. You can see they hadn't reacted before that. Ananasik going to go in with the bow, look for Flash as well, but he's caught up. He flashes in, he throws it away! Ananasik has breathed life into Vega Squadron, but Flash Wolves are trying to snuff that life out. Santa's caught out with a perfect execution. Hooked back with the dredge line as well, and that Galio will fall, but that's 3 Baron with the Abscon. No Man's caught out. Boss knocking back Boogie. Gadget trying to get the damage in. There's the Crescent Guard as well. But the inhibitor tower falls, and now Flash Wolves pushing forward as a 5-man squad. Boogie down to about 400 HP. Levels up, gains some back. Rather still taking down the inhib. Hanabi's pushing in this top wave. Betty trying to trade onto No Man's. Betty can just step forward. The killer instinct. No Man's has to flash away.
And farm available right now for the Flash Wolves in that lane.
Oh, Flash Wolves trying to force on the other side of the map as they saw No Man's in mid. That inhibitor tower down to half HP. Rather jumping forward. Boss catches them out. No Man's goes golden with the catch onto Ananasik on that back line. Inhibits tower falls, the shuffle back. Hanabi on the back line has already taken out Gadget. No Man's the second to fall. The hero's entrance comes out, but you're not really doing too much on this back line because Betty is still alive. He's shredding through all of Vega Squadron. In the end, Boogie falls. Ananasik has to run the wrong way. Chelsea will go down as well, but rather on the chase, Abscond abducts and takes the life of Ananasik. Takes it away with the Void Rush and goes golden in the final moment. It's an ace for Flash Wolves, and although the Barons still look pretty, Vega Squadron were not able to delay the game for long enough. Flash Wolves are 1 game away from their 4th consecutive MSI main stage.
And it did just seem like a matter of time in this game as the game progresses. Scales incredibly well, has gank assist, as well as the fact that it's so hard to kill and tie down in that side lane.
It's the first time we've actually seen Hanabi
to implement with the Orianna.
Oh, Scatter of the Week is going to land. There's the Unleashed Power as well, but the exhaust comes out. Shockwave used, and Anasik not underneath the tower, and can't really do much more. Tom Kench on his way up with the Abyssal Voyage. Boogie there as well. Abyssal Voyage was cancelled. Santos goes in with the taunt, but now he's the one to be caught out. Xiaoxi trading. There's the teleport in the mid lane as an Anasik, and Nomads will get the first kill. Santos so low. Betty flashes in. 1-for-1 trade across the map now. Boss did TP into mid, so his TP is down as well. So that's both those summoners down in the bottom lane, and Anasik is trying to capitalize on that. Teleport in from Hanabi. Black Shield down, it's a 3v3 for the moment. Hanabi comes in, knocks airborne straight away. Gadget, though, is caught out, and it's 2 kills on the board for Flash.
Once again, costs them about 2,000 gold, costs them that third streak of the game. Control starting to go back towards the Flash.
And when you know you're going to be at a man disadvantage, or
able to execute immediately, they just die. Back-to-back plays. You can argue Santos could have joined there.
Trying to make the play on the Hanabi here, underneath the tower. Pretty good tower dive there by Vega Squadron.
Much better execution of a play, you know, with Black Shield not going to be able to get the root out. And you can see Ananasik looking for Betty here as well.
Jumps forward with the safeguard, hits the Sonic Wave chase onto Betty. Betty doesn't really have anywhere to get out, and it's shut down. Betty overextended there.
Teleport for Gadget, however, does have ultimate and flash available. Oh!
Soul Shackle's used there. Xiaoxi going to get caught out. Stand United coming in as well. There's the stun lock. Santos looking for the taunt. Can't quite land it onto Betty. Root used with the Chain of Corruption. And the fight onto Gadget as Betty turns it around. Gadget was not in the Spirit Refuge. Santos was unable to protect his AD carry. And this should be 2 easy kills for the Flash Wolves. Nothing that Vega Squadron could do.
And a miss execution again. I was going to say Flash as well as Ultimate and Shen means that he's very hard to dive. But however, going aggressive like that seems to be a misplay. Once again, you have numbers on the top side of the map. You're taking Rift Herald, you're going to be able to secure first turret. Why are you trying to win everywhere at once, Medic? A great play, top side, followed by a complete... That's only 1 member and a shield.
Here we go. Scatter the Weak onto Rather. That's Shockwave onto Nomads. Boogie waiting, and Anasik's going to jump forward, looking for the Dragon Rage. Rather flashes away. Here's the Abyssal Voyage. Turnbull coming in as well from Flash Wolves as they take the fight. Stand United used. Boogie goes low. Void rushed in. Boss now. World Ender on that front line, and Anasik survives, gets out to the back of it. All 5 members of Flash Wolves are here. Still, Morgana on her way down. Gadget coming in. Boss with the knockup onto Hanabi. Are they going to look for the dive? Vega could keep taking this, but the damage goes back onto Vega. They have to step back. Here comes Gadget on towards the back line, looking for that binding. Trying to connect, can't quite find it, but the tower is low here. The minion wave pushing in. Gadget's taking a lot of damage. Santa maybe looking for the taunt here as Anasik rejoins Gadget. Overstepped. Way too far forward. The rest of his team couldn't back him up.
Medic, Vega just won a 4v5, and then Gadget walks into the remaining 4 members.
Oh, no, they did not. The Realm Warp spells the demise of Nomads and Boss, and Vega Squadron, for a moment there was a glimmer of hope, but Flash Wolves just broke them right down.
Tragedy on Summoner's Rift, they're going to look to continue.
And Anasik caught out Hanabi, and Boogie get the kill. And head in
from the main body of the fight. No extended damage going to be coming out of any other members of Vega Squadron. It's going to be a full burst.
Imagine if that tower was down. Rather wouldn't be able to stand where he's standing right now. Wouldn't be able to back there. The Rune Prism's going to land on towards Boss there. The chase in from Xiaoxi and Betty. Realm Warp there as well. Boss does have the flash, but he doesn't really have anywhere to go. Tries to flash away back towards the Flash Wolf's base, but the piercing arrow won't quite connect. Boss, he's going to get chased down here by someone in the end. Dies to minions.
To take down Boss, there was something else available. However, now with the threat
control over the area.
So much better play from Vega. Once again, taking the drag, run Ingenious Hunter. Hold that again.
Oh, Betty, underneath the tower here. Scatter doesn't quite hit. Just wide there. If they can find it, they're in a good position. Him and the Syndra on the side.
How far away Rather
is not with them, and Anasik's going to jump in. Boss there on the front line now. Redemption used by Xiaoxi. Boss into the World Ender, not quite into the Redemption passive. Nomad's there with the Unleashed Power. They take down Betty. That's 1. Boogie jumps on the back line though. Gadget, Shockwave back, will fall, and Flash Wolves find the fight. Hanabi can just open up Machine Gun Rise onto the faces of Vega. Boss gets a counter kill, but it's going to be a full ace here by the Flash Wolves. Boogie on the chase, and Anasik not really anywhere for him to go apart from across the wall. Boogie still chasing him. It's jungler versus jungler. The Praise sequel here hit, and there is the smite in the end.
Yeah, it certainly is, and Santos will survive
there. Santos looking to the steal if he can get it. We've seen 1 steal already this best of 5, and Anasik was the one to get it, but Santos You can blast going in, you can go for the auto instead. Just torn straight in, rather secures it. Santos stopwatches for a second, but that's not going to delay his demise for long. Hanabi unstoppable now, 6-1-5. And Flash Wolves have taken this game by
Jury's still out on whether Fongvu are weaker than Flash Wolves, however.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? They look very strong against Team Liquid today. Santos with the taunt from the side. Hanabi's up towards the top lane. Unleashed Power's gonna land. Rather's down. Boss continuing to chase in here with the Stand United. They've taken the Inferno Drake. Great taunt onto Betty. Boss on the chase. Betty's down, and Vega have found the fight. They're gonna take out Shousey as well. With the thick skin, he just about survives, but Ananasik can just chase him down. Should be another kill for Vega. Hanabi is in the base. Boogie gonna use the Void Rush here onto Gadget, but Gadget can just land the binding. Tormented Slow will tick away at him. Hanabi's still pushing for that inhib up towards the top side. He will secure it. So Flash Wolves get the inhib, but they lose the fight.
They give away 3 kills.
Oh, teleport inhib by Hanabi though. Trying to catch Gadget and Nomads. He can just 1v3 this. Gadget's done. Hanabi, he's styling on some fools right now. The taunt from Santos will land, but Rather's here for the cleanup crew. It's a double for the Rise. Hanabi is unstoppable, indomitable, and he has won this game pretty much solo-handed for the Flash Wolves.
And now the fact that they have 2 Baron buffs remaining becomes even more relevant. With 2 members, the wave cleared dead. This is going to open up a second portion of the map. If one more member of Vega gets picked off, that could be Flash Wolves advancing to the group stage.
Vega may have taken the last fight, but as soon as Hanabi shows up, there's little they can do. Boss, Santos, and Ananasik trying to defend here, but they just can't even fight a flank position. Double inhibitors down now, 30 minutes in. Flash Wolves, 7,000 gold ahead. The Shockwave lands onto Boss. He has the World Ender. He will regen. But even with Oriana, ball is there.
However, in a standard game, all right, I'm not going to talk.
Boss is caught out. Shall we see coming in? And Hanabi will go legendary.
We're against a global composition with a very fed Rise. You need to make a last stand somewhere, and it's probably going to have to be this in here. They wanted to have Crash, and now we'll see it.
Teleport coming in behind, 3 members of Flash Wolves here. Rather, Betty and Shousey maybe caught out. Boogie coming in from the side as well, but Boss lands onto Betty. The Unleashed Power into the stopwatch. He may be very safe, but he is still dead. Hanabi, though, and Boogie are on the Nexus towers. They don't really care about the kills. All they care about is the Nexus, and all they care about, all Flash Wolves ever care about, is making the main stage of MSI. Can they do it? He says, I'm pretty sure they can. Hanabi takes the Nexus, and Flash Wolves are going to the main stage.
So they throw Betty to the, not wolves, because they're wolves, to the other people.
To the Sharks.
To the Sharks, there we go. And unfortunately, he will fall down, but they will end up winning the series. And once Flash Wolves got into their groove, you really saw how well they can play the map. But not only that, they do still have very impressive individual members. And that's what I feel like everyone's going to talk about. Without Caster, without Maple, without Sword Art, how can this LMS squad stand up? And you can see already they do have